Hello， 欢迎大家回来。福尔摩斯，那我突然看到呢，他这边有血迹。哎呦，有写手印呢。手印吧。
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
哦，所以是他自己的手印吗？他意思是这样吗
Mr. Holmes?
我其实觉得那个还没完成吧，还有华生也还留在这边，但是我稍微看一下攻略，好像也没有。哎，等一下哦。
G. Newell and Sons, Steam Specialists, Seattle, WA.
就我看攻略一下，就是我觉得那攻略不太好了啦。他没有提到这个他提出什么出门就跟那个什么 Mr. Phillips 讲话。
I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
虽然是然后嘞，我真的不太知道我到底会看到什么东西啊。还是在墙上啊？我觉得我刚刚都走过了吧，然后都没有什么特别的提示啊。我记得开这个视野应该是会有一些文字什么的，它完全没有是在比较高处的地方吗？是说不是地板吗？没有啊，你看我都走过了，都没有显示任何东西。应该是我的问题吗？我会怕我会错失那个线索。还是只是因为他这边就是说你看不清楚啦，所以你要开这个视野去看，是这样吗？这不懂对啊，我这边看不到啊。好啦，不然就算了。
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
他会问我先等等好了。
Please wait. I need to do something first. Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. one constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
先帮你做一下这个好了，都忘记了。轻微皱纹是说他的年纪吗？独居、挑剔、强哎。哦，他是看到有那个。哦，这个 Manchester。
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
警察就在旁边呢。
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
有点怕哎，还是先等一等
Please
好了。
wait, I need to do something first.
那个浴室那边我再看看好了，看一下这边是什么。刚刚那个浴室嘛，那对面呢？这边我也可以进来嘛，然后嘞。
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
怎么回事啊？
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
比较好奇的是，如果我就让他
What should we do next, Holmes?
就让他直接走掉了，这个剧情会怎么样？啊。
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
不能打开吗？哦，可以了，可以了。
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
哦，这个我就可以拿到东西了。是盾牌吗？金属盘，没办法确定它是什么。哎。
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
我就直接拿走，那么屌。
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
文件是什么？下个月关于那个发布会，哦，下个月哦，就是他要人见证，不认识他的不可原谅的独裁主义者，对，有人发现的哦。 一定很期待这一天到来。
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Hmm? 这是什么盒子呢？
Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
哦，少了一颗，
A glass plate negative is missing.
该不会就是里面的吧？
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
该不会就是在火上面在烤的那个吧？应该不是吧？我也不知道。是那个吗？
I should analyze
假娃娃
this
吗？
melted metal.
哦，这调查完了啦，所以应该好了吧？
I don't want to stay here. I can't understand what.
I feel ill. I want to go.
应该好了吧？就让你们回去喽，再绕一个圈好了。
These baths are becoming sinister.
我觉得应该可以了。
Mr. Holmes, I should...
None, Lestrade.
好，审问犯人。调查个人物品，个人物品应该在那边吧？就我先回去看那个是什么东西。该不会就是最后一块那个丢失的玻璃底片？
on the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
哦，那么多东西要分析啊，先调查一下好了。
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. White clay particles. Selenite. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
我想说，是不是发现那个是假的文物吧？
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
Wow, 那么仔细哦。还要吗？
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
不过这是他说这是金
This is
属
a
啦。
piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
就我觉得，他既然说这是金属，就应该不是那个玻璃片了吧？
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
I'll 去调查他们的随身物品。调查完随身物品，今天可能就差不多了。
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Visiting card， 我以为是名片呢 ，business card， 结果不是。
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
下一个金戒指。
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
什么？这为什么会这样？
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
对，为什么是颜色都不同？
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
为什么还要这样啊？平常不是用那个铅笔斜着这样划过去就可以了吗 ？Today I almost found.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner. But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence.
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
什么？他是谁呀？感染了真菌，未发现损伤。真奇怪。好，刚刚那个我也还没调查完嘛。冷冻式的开采在你手里进行，并且没有任何结果。绝佳的体验地点，2个月内。好。
An ordinary pencil.
哦，所以我原本应该先看这个的。结果。
A hand-drawn map. An old and rather dirty coin.
好啦，我们今天到这边结束喽，谢谢大家收看，下次再见，拜拜。